In the last episode of Minecraft Survivor, the Congo Basin, the Sang tribe were gutted about having to vote out Nat and were weary of the future. While the Sang mourned their loss, the Soleil tribe mourned the loss of Todd, Grams' parent. Later that day, the players all joined together at the Survivor auction and were all able to bid on various items and advantages. But at the end of the auction, the players learned that they would be swapping tribes and heading back to the next stage of the game with just 2 tribes. After the swap came the immunity challenge, in which, after an embarrassing loss for the new Sang tribe, mainly caused by Grams and Kelly, set the tribe right back to a familiar tribal council. Back at camp, the consensus was that the Soleil tribe's pre-merge dominance needed to be taken down a peg, so Scotty proposed a split vote in worries of an idol. At Tribal, this plan was tested, and when Grams played his idol, it was all but the end of Exia's game. Until the votes were read, and instead it was Scotty who had bitten the dust in a grueling blindside. How will the players react to the blindside? Who will follow Scotty at the Tribal Council doors? Find out on this episode of Minecraft Survivor, the Congo Basin.
So, that vote did not go the way it was supposed to.
Dude, I fucked up. I guess I was so tired that it just slipped my mind that I was supposed to vote Exia. And then, of course, because the one person I fucked up on voting, Graham, had an idol, it sent Scotty home. Oh my fucking god.
That was my that was my closest ally that just went. I don't know what they feel right now. Seems like the other people on this tribe like me, at least a decent bit, so I'm hoping that there's gonna be no hard feelings and we can all move forward from this.
This is so bad. I'm gonna have to figure out what I gotta do. Hopefully I can rekindle with Tora and who's it? Kelly. Gosh, I'm literally forgetting everything. I gotta stop being tired.
But now I'm just looking in my inventory, and I can't pull it out right now because I'm pretty sure there's someone running around. But I look at my inventory and I see that super idol clue, and I'm just like, I need to find that. Not just for me, but Scotty is the only person I've told and I really felt comfortable telling. And so now I feel like I need to find it for him.
Fourth win in a row. Holy shit.
Woohoo! Another challenge win.
Well, another challenge and another victory.
We won the challenge. Totally skill. I assure you. You probably watched that challenge and saw something different, but don't worry, it was all skill. We totally won by skill.
If I can get the merge without having to go to tribal once, I'll be happy. I know the auction, I'm really dead set on getting Tora out, or at least following Tora every step she takes, so I can hopefully steal the idol out from underneath her.
That aside, I think my decision to not switch the tribes up again was the right one. The reason I didn't was because on this tribe, we have myself and Bobby from OG Blue, Brian from OG Red, and then 3 yellows, which isn't great, a 3-3 split, but realistically speaking, I feel like we have all of the challenge beasts on this tribe, and then there's me. but fortunately we have 5 challenge beasts, so so I figured I'm willing to take the 3-3 risk on the chance that we'll just continue to win immunity till hopefully the merge or maybe another swap.
Seeds, dude, Seeds. The reason Seeds was like, guys, I've got the parkour on lock, and we were like, okay, word, gang, you got it. 10 minutes. He took 10 minutes to get to the top, maybe even longer, maybe 20.
We've been winning challenges, and part of my strategy here is I already know that this tribe is pretty good in terms of avoiding tribal, but playing enough of these and talking to everyone, these guys are easing out in a way. They're getting relaxed, and when players get relaxed in Survivor, they're more willing to try and do something when they have to vote someone out.
The big thing that is still daunting me, though, is the fact how I still have no tribal experience. And for me, I am a big believer the game doesn't start for me until I hit tribal. And I'm a bit worried that people like Brian, for example, have been to many and kind of have an idea of how people's votes are going already.
So the strategy here is, for me at least, is to continue winning and kind of lull these people into a false sense of security so that when we merge, if we merge without losing a challenge, they're more likely to try and make a big move and make a mistake, as I'm fully in the zone of allowing that to happen so that when it happens, I know how to bounce off of the cause and effect that I'm about to set up.
It's like I'm itching, man. I'm itching.
Okay, ketamine, man.
I was the ketamine man. I'm tweaking, guys. I can't stop tweaking. I've just got to strategize. I can't stop.
But what was more important was I wanted to keep the other tribe intact because it was a 2-2-2. Because our game plan was coming into the swap, we could weed out some of the OG yellow tribe members. So I'm hoping that because we won the challenge and hopefully we continue to win, that Tora and Scotty can pull over Kelly and Ray, I hope that's his name if I'm getting it wrong, Survivorizer, to easily pick off Exia and Graham. And then we can go into the merge, easy solid.
I really did not expect what was going to happen at that tribal. I didn't know what the plan was for anything because, besides the conversations that I had, like the one-on-ones, I didn't get any info from anyone. So I was very, very hopeful that everybody else would have voted Scotty with me. I have a feeling it was just Exia.
Okay, well, that tribal went to shit. We had a good plan going into it, so I'm really upset that it went the way it did, but I guess there was nothing I could do. Because I was telling Ray to make sure that he was, voting the right person for the split, but I guess he was, asleep or something. I don't even know.
I really did not expect that. I played that idol for the sole reason to, one, give me security, just so that I knew that I was 100% safe and I didn't have to worry about it. And two, to see where the votes lied. Because I'm fairly confident I know what happened with the votes here. The only toss-up is between Ray and Kelly on who voted for Exia or myself.
That just really sucked. I mean, it could be worse. I really thought I was, gonna be in danger there. But, I mean, I survived, so it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's, not adequate, I'd say.
Regardless, I'm still here. I'm still working. I have a massive target on my back now because of that. But I'm going to keep working. I'm going to keep moving on. I'm going to keep proving myself to these people. And proving, to myself that I deserve to be here. And that I'm a great player. Because I'm shocked with myself that that worked.
I am a rogue child from a third world country. I've made it out of the hoodlums, and I've made it to the upper class. However, there is still a clear distinction between me and these richies over here. They're over here throwing parties day in, day night, drinking booze, fucking popping bottles, smoking weed. I don't fucking know what they're doing. Meanwhile, I'm over here shaking. I'm shaking over in the corner. It's cold. I still remember my days on red. Oh, it's like PTSD. And I'm thinking to myself,
Oh my god. I might be fucked. There's 3 people who have never seen a tribal council. And then there's 2 people from the blue tribe. And then there's me. I'm the little monkey in the middle. And it's like, what am I supposed to do with this? Because it's like, it's so hard for me to incorporate myself. I can't get these guys one-on-one. And it might just be impossible. Whatever shall I do? And then, the gods bestow upon me a gay southern man.
The boring player in me is thinking, well, we got 3 yellows already, so why not just stick with that? Then the fun player in me is like, I could really exploit some avenues somewhere. Like, I mean, I get a good connection with Brian. I think that he's someone who I could work with because he's clearly alone. And I think that picking him up as a number is very important for me to stay in power in this game.
And he comes to me and he's like, Brian, listen here, man. I hate everyone I played this game with so far. And I think I would like the people you were working with before more than the people I can work with now. So I think working with you is definitely a good idea in my game.
I don't know if I would go as far as to say as I would turn on my original tribe, but I'm definitely open to the idea, so we'll just have to wait and see.
Oh my lordy lord! Thank you, bejeebus. I might have something to give me hope. So, yeah, that's the plan, man. I got a rope in soccer alt, and I've really got to get this thing going. I've got to make some new allies because I'm all alone on this new tribe.
I'm trying to be smart. I don't want to rule out anything because in this game, Joker's mentioned that there's a super idol in play, and so I gotta keep keeping into account that somebody out there could be safe without me knowing. So I gotta have a plan A, B, C, and D in line just in case my first plans don't work.
Alright. Soleil Tribe getting your first look at the new Sang Tribe. Scotty voted out at the Lice Tribal Council.
Wow.
Wow.
First things first, I'm going to have to take that immunity back from you guys.
Well, it's a good thing you remembered it.
I always try to.
And with that, let's get into today's challenge. In today's immunity challenge, your tribe will be stripped of all materials you have and will be encased in a miniature recreation of Minecraft. When I say go, you will race to collect, craft, and find the materials required to create a powered rail and enchantment table. First tribe to collect both win immunity and are safe from Tribal Council tonight. Congratulations, Soleil Tribe, going undefeated so far as a tribe. Come on up and grab your award. You guys are safe for the night.
Yes!
Yay!
Let's
Nice.
go!
Alright. Unfortunately, Sang Tribe, the same cannot be said for you all. You guys will be heading back to your second straight tribal council as a group, and for some of you, it'll be your fourth. I got nothing else for you guys, and I'll see you tonight. You guys can head back to camp.
Honestly, my fuck up I think was the best move I made because it put me and Kelly in a power position to stick with either Tora or Graham and Exia. And we really dictate how this vote goes, and this could be the vote of the season right now. It could dictate whether we have the rise and fall of Sang, or it could blow up in our faces.
Okay. Graham and Exy are definitely voting together. There's no doubt about it.
Well, of course, they're on the same team.
Yeah.
They stuck together last vote. Of course, they're gonna stick together this vote.
Yeah, and I think me, you, and Ray definitely need to stick together, like, especially this time. Because their tribe has faced literally nothing. Like, none of them have been voted out. And and I can definitely see that tribe getting all together at Merge and, like, fucking over the other tribes.
Yeah, I can see it too. Especially with, I'm gonna be honest, the fact that some of them haven't been to tribal, they think they're on top of the fucking world.
Exactly!
Right now,
I was thinking that before the swap too. This pre-merge has been so fucking much. I've done so much lying and so much panic. Oh my god. But I'm leading the charge to get rid of a yellow. So, Exia should go here, and if one of those two pull an idol out of their ass, then I'll just walk, honestly, because there's no fucking shot.
I don't see a reason why we would vote out anyone from the pair, because then that's two people that are mad at each other.
Exactly, dude. Like, it makes no sense to split up these two pairs, because we already have one split up. We might as well just let that person go, because I feel like out of all of us, Tor would probably be the most susceptible to jump ship, because
that's true.
What, two of their tribes
probably has
over
two
there
people on the
now?
other side. I have no idea.
Yeah, Bobby
really
and
don't
Kavanah.
know. Whew,
Yeah, so
okay.
it just makes sense for Tora to completely fucking ditch us if this goes downhill.
I'm just not
He
sure
survived the last vote fair and square, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think maybe because Graham seems a little like, no offense,
Seems
more
willing to
dislikable.
work with us.
We should vote Exia.
He seems more willing to work with us than Exia does.
Yeah. She's given me literally nothing.
I asked to talk to her last time and she didn't even respond, so.
Okay. So, Exia it is.
Sure.
I will be straight up. I saw you and Kelly chatting. What were you two discussing?
We were discussing, well, firstly, how much this fucking sucked. And secondly, what we're gonna do tonight. Kelly seems pretty set on working with Ray, and she made the observation that you two are probably gonna, you and Graham are probably gonna work together. Because you guys are yellow, right?
Yeah, we were yellow team.
And you guys seem very close.
I feel like us three plus Exia could be good. Honestly, it doesn't matter because we are the majority, and I've made it very clear to both of you that despite what happened last tribal, I'm willing to, forgive and forget and just move on because I know that all three of us are good game players. And so, I don't know. I feel like we should just keep it simple and vote out Tora. Unless, Kelly, what did Tora say to you?
She wasn't really, willing to give me anything. She's just kind of, over the fucking challenge.
Over it, yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, I definitely want to stick with Ray, Kelly, and Exia. Just because, one, like Ray said, if we split up the two duos of us four, it just doesn't make any sense because you're just getting an extra person mad at you for no reason, and you're putting a bigger target on yourself. And I feel like Tor is just the easiest person to vote out here. They don't really have anybody else to confide with in the tribe, and I feel like they're most susceptible to jump ship and to change plans against us.
I want to ask you a question.
Go for it.
Who would you prefer to vote for? Kelly or Ray? Or would you prefer to vote Gramuel or me?
That's a tough question. If circumstances were different, I wouldn't vote any of you. If we're being, I guess I can't really speak for myself. I'm willing to go with whatever, but I do know that, at least with Kelly, she is scared that the yellow tribe is going to end up kind of dominating the merge.
If that is you and Kelly's fear, then in order to save my ass, I would vote Grey Mule. It's at this point of the game which I I don't know how things are going to go. I feel like there's so many things that can happen during this next vote, and all I want is to not be at the firing line of it. Graham, you're on our tribe before the swap.
Yeah.
He managed to claim a half idol.
Right.
However, when he connected the two idols during the tribal, what he said was,
Here's half idol number 1 at the red camp, and here's half idol number 2 from the auction.
the red
One.
half
He found the red
idol
one. So he still
and
has one.
the auction.
So he still has one.
He still has a half idol.
Okay. That's
That's
important
what
to know.
I believe.
Okay. I'll go talk with Kelly and Ray and see what I can do.
I feel like there is a possibility of everyone going on me. I feel like there's a possibility of another idol play as well. And I feel like I might not have a well-constructed social game.
So Exia is willing to vote out Graham if that's what it comes to. If they're, they want to go home, which I can respect that. And Graham also has a half idol according to Exia. So, but Ray and Kelly want to vote out Exia. And I just had a really nice, really long, good conversation with Exia, so I don't particularly want her to go home either. But I don't want to ruin my relationships when I'm pretty sure the next step is merge. Graham has another half idol.
Does he now?
Yeah, he found, because if you notice during last tribal, he played the red half idol and the auction one. And I have all these conflicting feelings because there's also that lingering thought of I'm the one blue member left, DU member left on this tribe. What if I'm just being played and they're all gonna just take me out right now? No.
I do feel bad for Tora, but like at the same time, our other options aren't as good. Because like
Pretty much.
I know that if we go for Exia here, Exia is gonna be pissed at all of us. Like there's just no reason. There's no reason to go for Exia here, because also that would look like a betrayal to everyone on the other tribe too.
Pretty
And
much.
like especially for my part, that's gonna make me look bad if I go for Exia, and as a result, it will make you and Ray look worse. And I don't want that, because I do feel like we can work really well together.
Yeah, it's much easier to go for Tora at this point. But I've been lying my ass off to Graham, saying that I was gonna vote Tora with him, and obviously I'm not going to. But like, I don't know what he has. I'm not gonna let him like conspire or whatever. But should be Exia here. I told Ray and Tora that was the plan. They're talking right now, so hopefully they're confirming it. They should be.
You voted Graham by accident.
Voted Graham accidentally. So now, if we, I'm not keeping another yellow. Like we have to get a yellow out, but like in order to ensure, I think we vote Exia out here. And if Graham plays it, I don't think he would play for Exia.
Here's my thoughts on it, because we are like whatever side we go to, we have majority on that side. Here's what I'd say. I'm just because if there's two duos still left, there's me and you, and then there's Ray and Kelly. Tora's on their own. If we take out either Ray or Kelly, that other person is gonna be pissed. Tora doesn't really have anyone else to go to because their other tribe members are on the other tribe. So I feel like Tora is definitely the easiest vote here, and I'd rather try and keep Ray and Kelly happy, because that's two people that we can have on our side rather than just Tora, I'm hoping that Exia is fine with this. If they're not, I don't really think it matters because I have Ray and Kelly. I'm hoping to God that Ray and Kelly stay loyal, because I have nothing else going for me right now. I just made a big move kind of on accident, but still. And I have a larger target on my back every single day. So I really hope that this group works out, and I'm really hope that they stick with me. And if they don't, I am so fucked.
We make this vote. Like, to be
Yep.
straight up.
We do.
Tora is totally willing to vote with us, and well, from the looks of it, Graham is as well.
Okay. Yeah, no, they're both preaching to us that this is a perfect scenario.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, who do we choose? Because I feel like if we don't get a yellow out, I know they
That's
said
what
they
I was
wanted-
thinking.
Like, we can't go another route without it, like, with a yellow, you know? Like,
Yeah, we have to take one of those two out. I don't care how much drama it causes. Like, they can't go
Ooh.
into merge with 5.
who do you think is better? Because I feel Exia and Graham, they're both strong at challenges, but I feel like Graham will probably not make as many enemies as, or will make more enemies than Exia, possibly.
Okay,
I'm
I
not
was
sure.
talking with Tora, and she wanted to vote Exia if you're down for that. I don't really care
I-
between the two.
I would be down. I'm just glad that we're still in and that
I know.
finally. I think we're gonna escape a pre-merge, hopefully. I believe the plan is to vote Exia. I don't like the idea of another half idol, potentially full idol, floating around in Graham's pocket because we know how that ended up last time. So to keep it safe, we have to vote Exia tonight. Not Graham. I gotta remember, not Graham tonight. Make sure I write it very firmly. EXSIA.
Alright, well, let's just jump into the nitty gritty. That challenge was close. Kelly, how does it feel to lose that challenge, knowing that you guys were just a block off from the diamond door that you needed to make the enchanting table?
It's devastating. Like, seriously, we came so close, and I know a lot of us really wanted to win that, so it just sucks that we lost that, and everyone was doing their best. So no matter who goes here, I feel bad because we should have won that. Like, not that we're entitled, but like,
Real. No,
everyone
we should
tried.
have.
Everyone tried their best, so I feel a little bad.
Alright. Well, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Graham's last tribal council, you received 3 votes, which is elimination worthy at this few players in the game. But your idol saved you. What was kind of the atmosphere back at camp after you had saved yourself? How did you feel?
Everything, and I can speak for everyone for this. Everything was just kind of quiet, you know? Like, it was a very intense tribal for everyone. Like, something definitely went wrong for everybody at that tribal, so it was very intense. It was a very dense atmosphere. But we tried to keep spirits up because we knew that we were going to another challenge and we had to be prepared for it.
Okay. Exia, you also received not an elimination worthy amount of votes, but you did receive 1 vote last tribal council. Did you ever figure out who cast that vote for you and maybe why?
I mean, I've heard names, but I haven't really paid much mind of it.
So let's go to Tora. How do you feel about the numbers in the game right now? Because there's 2 original Soleil, 2 original Sang, and 1 of yourself. If you're looking at it through tribe lines, you're kind of in a minority here. So how does it feel coming into this tribal council, especially after Scotty was voted out last time?
I'll be completely honest. There's that little nagging thought in the back of your head that, what if I am being lied to and they're all just gonna take the easy vote, the person who has no allies on this tribe. It's a very anxiety-inducing feeling. It's it's a bit overwhelming. I hope that my connections with people here would maybe prevent that from happening, but there's always that little lingering thought in the back of your head that's kind of like whispering, what if that's what's happening? What if they're all just, what if they're just keeping that from you? And I think everyone here can say that I don't think I'm the only one that's experienced that feeling. Even during this tribal council, I don't think maybe it's not specifically a me being alone thing. It's just that general anxiety of, are they lying to me?
Ray, with the first sighting of an idol and advantage in the game and the knowledge of a super idol, do you think that there might be more advantages played here tonight?
I'm sure there could be. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know, the idol, I was not expecting it, especially the fact that it was split into 2 halves. Like, I don't know the rules about super idols. I don't know the rules about normal idols in this season. This is definitely something to be concerned with, but I feel like the main thing at this tribal is just the social connections you've made. Like, I don't think there was enough time, I hope, to search for idols, but it's really just a wake-up call. Like, we have to be prepared for anything, because votes like that could be your make or break. It could be you, and it could be the guy with the idol. If he plays that idol, then it's you.
Alright. Well, with that being said, Ray, you're up first.
I know what I have to do. It doesn't mean I have to like doing it.
I hate to do this. And I'm so sorry to the person that I vote.
This is not good. I'm hoping Tora doesn't have the super idol, but it is too late to change plans. I'm so sorry. I really fucking hope Tora doesn't have it. If they do, I am fucking finished, dude.
I have gone and counted the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol or an advantage and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay. With that, I'll read the votes. First vote, Tora, Exia, Tora, Exia. That's 2 votes Tora, 2 votes Exia, 1 vote left. And the 5th person voted out of Minecraft Survivor Season 2, the Congo Basin. Exia, please bring me your torch. Alright. Exia. Played a good game. You made it far, but unfortunately, after the swap and as the tribes were getting down, it seems like you just couldn't make it through. I'm sorry to say, but your tribe has spoken. Any last words you may say now. All right.
I'm gonna fucking throw up.
For the rest of you, in a tribal council ending with silence that you could cut through like a knife and tension high in the air, you guys can head back to camp.
There are no words that I can string together in order to express how I'm feeling. I hope that Gramuel can somehow pull through